Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Game 27 it is from the Hanover Park Stadium, live for you. Presented to you by the Midwest Media Director Barinder Saini, my brother and my very good friend. Just can't get any better. The weather conditions just terrific here tonight. It's perfect English county weather. As you see Mohit Patel warming up with Calvin Savage. And you have the two biggies at the crease. Ramiz Raja Jr. along with Anshul Bisht. Both of them, they've played their own level of cricket. Ramiz Raja Jr. He is one terrific find for Lahore Qalandars. They look to bank on him. And this young lad, Anshul Bisht, part of the minor cricket league for Chicago Kingsmen. They're both terrific batsmen. They will look to provide a brilliant start. Alright, Mohit all set to warm up. The young lad from Chicago coming in to bowl his first over. What a brilliant first ball, pitching it in the good length. Just a tiny flick towards the short mid-on for a single. And Ramiz Raja, he's off the strike. Incredible visuals these from the Hanover Park Stadium, ladies and gentlemen. You know if it's Qalandars versus the Breybourne. You know if it's D Park versus any other team. Just looking at the crowd gathering in numbers. They've parked the cars everywhere. If you're watching it live, you might want to come down to the stadium here tonight, because you do not want to miss this pay-per-view match. Thanks to all our MWCC sponsors, especially Yash Technologies. It's been a main sponsor for Midwest to stay alive and kick in. Incredible teams with incredible rosters battling for that one trophy. Oh, what a brilliant ball from Mohit Patel, pitching it right on the deck in the good length area, taking it away from the batsman, straight to the keeper. You tend to edge it. They call it the fishing rod for a reason. And these balls, they get that fishing rod hooked. Just like that. Incredible first two balls from Mohit Patel. And this time it's a York, and tried to play down. He's tried to place that York simply into that short mid-on for Anshul Bisht. Mohit Patel, look at that fine youngster. There's fresh legs. Mind ya, these are youngsters, but they are not inexperienced anymore. They've been playing hundreds of games in a season. You talk about cricket in Chicago, they only have a 6-month season, but they try to maximize, so they keep playing 4 games over the weekend. And even like 2-3 games. Oh, what a shot this is. That's the class of Anshul Bisht. Just hooked. What an incredible shot this one. The ball's gone for sure. It's not coming back. It's right into the pond at the Hanover Park deck. What an incredible shot. What an incredible shot. Unbelievable. What an incredible shot. Sheer timing on that occasion. Just waited on it. This was not on the good length area. Just pitched a little bit short. You might want to look at the visual for a replay. You see that it's a little bit short and towards the leg. And Anshul Bisht, he has no problems putting it for a maximum whatsoever. This is the competition of the youngsters. These youngsters, Mohit and Anshul, they're having a little competition between themselves. Oh, what a shot this is, up in the air. False save. Just getting lucky on that occasion, Anshul Bisht. He's definitely had a nice breather when he actually hit that, because he didn't know he didn't connect it. He didn't know that he didn't connect it. Could have gone straight into the hands of Chippy, Joshua Chippendale. the South African sensation, coming into this MPL squad for Breybourne Cricket Club. You talk about master and his apprentice. They both are here. They're playing together. What an incredible first over. Just one ball being punished away. It's a good start. Just 8 runs coming off the first over. All right, welcome back again. So it's the tall Calvin Savage. You all know it's absolute carnage when he bats and when he bowls. He's got his own pace. What a beautiful first ball. What an incredible ball. Completely missing the line on that occasion. It's just a warm-up ball, mind you. Calvin Savage was just checking that one. He was not even at his full pace, but it's just that beautiful line and length, hitting the deck too hard in that good length area. Tall man, he'll get that bounce. Oh, what a shot. Well played for a single. Not easy to place where you want when this tall man is bowling. Anshul Besh gets off the strike, placing it easily into that silly point area. Incredible. Now this is the fight of the veterans. Calvin Savage taking on Ramiz Raja. On the other side, Anshul Besh taking on Mohit Patel. It's a fight of battle of the youngsters, and this now is a battle of the veterans. Calvin Savage into the attack. What a good ball. Just pitching it in that good length. Taking it away from the batsman. Ramiz Raja just trying to place it into that gully. Couldn't quite get to the middle of it. Just edges it. The slip picks it up. No damage done. That's a good ball. The dot ball is just a diamond. Oh, what a ball this one. Tried for a desperate York. Went in full for Ramiz. Placed it into the extra covers for a single. Good second over so far. Mind you, this is T20 cricket at its very best. A single is alright. A boundary is pretty good for the batting team. But a dot ball, those are the diamonds you look for. Oh, this is up in the air. Fielder getting there, and that's taken. This is unbelievable. Just beaten by pace on that occasion, Anshul Besh. Just tried to check that shot. Wanted to place it towards the short mid-wicket. Unfortunate for him. The big lad, he's scored a couple of centuries. He's been looking terrific this season in the Midwest Cricket Conference, the local league. Unfortunate for him, but he had to depart so early. Played a brilliant shot of Mohit Patel. Just could have played off. We all know what Calvin Savage can do. That's the experience coming into picture for this mighty youngster. And Lahore Qalandars, they lose their first in the form of Anshul Besh. Salman Ahmed, Kupi, he's into the attack. Look at these Breybourne youngsters. So many youngsters. Breybourne, they give it back to the community by giving a lot of opportunities to the youngsters. Look at Chippy. And look at Venkat Subramaniam. They're racing to just get a water bottle. Beautiful visuals these. Tells you the culture of a team. Oh, what a ball this is. Brilliant. Oh, wide call by the umpire. The length was perfect. Couldn't quite judge it from where we are sitting. We are sitting near the dome end of the Hanover Park Stadium. Hard to judge a wide. Oh, brilliant. This is just brilliant. Almost missed the edge on that occasion. What a terrific over this is. Just 3 runs coming off it and a wicket. This is an incredible start from the Breybourne Cricket Club and Calvin Savage. So Mohit Patel continuing the attack. Brilliant first ball on that occasion. Dot ball, as I said, is just invaluable at this level of cricket because you have international players, you have non-locals, you have players from all over the world coming here to play this league. You get a dot ball, it etches in the history books. Oh, what a shot this one! The long off and the long on fielders were right in the 30. Should be a boundary. Yes, it is. Umpire Mushir Laliwala, along with Ameya Redkar, both experienced umpires. Just the premium at display for you folks here tonight. What an incredible shot this. Inexperienced Mohit trying for a York, just missing it by an inch, goes full right into the slot. And for somebody like Ramiz Raja, who's just waiting to pounce on something like that, gets a comfortable 4. Oh, what a shot this one. This is even bigger. Should be bigger. What an incredible shot this one from Ramiz Raja. Picked up the length in advance. Slaps one over the long off. Oh, that's 4 signal by Calvin Savage. Oh no, oh no. So he signals a 6 again, Calvin Savage. Pretty honest here on that occasion. He was just asking the fielder to come on to the long off. Oh boy, what a start. What a start. They've lost the wicket of Anshul Besh. They're taking on Mohit Patel on the other side. He's gone for a 6 in the first over. That's in the third over, which is his second. They're trying to target him because they know Calvin Savage is not going to be easy to score. Oh, what a shot. Oh, what a comeback though. Brilliant York. Just placing it straight down the wicket. Oh, looking for 2. Nah, they'll settle for 1 on that occasion. Good comeback from Mohit Patel. There's nothing wrong. The first ball that went for a 4, yeah, it was in the slot for sure. Got punished, but the second one, it was right. It's a terrific delivery. Just a show of class from Ramiz Raja, slapping it towards the long off. Got him a brilliant 6. Gets off strike. Look at the class. Now Mohit to Kupi. Oh, this is up in the air. Fielder getting underneath it. I think it's falling safe towards extra cover. Should be a boundary. Yes, it is. What an incredible display. Elegant wrists at work here from Kupi. Just played it inside out. Sheer wrist work. There was no power to it. Just the timing and the wrist coming into the action. Lahore Qalandars, they told themselves. On the other side, it's Calvin Savage. You're not going to get much. Let's maximize with this Young lad, Mohit Patel, is now under pressure. 2 boundaries and a 6. Oh, this one, very, very good ball. Brilliant length. That's the end of the third over. Score 26 for 1.
ये देख छक्का मेरे बॉल पे छक्का कब मारा
स्पेशल इफेक्ट्स कर दूं वायरल
मजा आएगा जब सब खेलेंगे ड्रीम 11
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है जिम्मेदारी से खेलें
Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win.
You had a brilliant first ball from Calvin Savage to start the fourth over. Calvin Savage here tonight on an absolute rampage. What an incredible ball. First one. The second one. Tried for York down the leg. Umpire Amir Redkar, he calls it a wide. Pretty confident. It's a wonderful slow ball played elegantly towards the third man. Should get to Srijay Sunil, the fielder. Good running between the wickets. That's 2 runs. Calvin Savage trying to adjust the field. Asking the second slip to drop back towards the third man. Still inside the circle. So Calvin Savage has one towards the deep point and deep square leg. Oh, there was a desperate appeal, but looks like there's some glove on it. Everybody realized it. Right. That hesitation in that appeal tells the umpire, even the bowler himself is not confident of it. Good all-round cricket from both these teams. They're looking to get the 2 points. Oh, this is a terrific delivery. Short one. Umpire didn't signal at 1 for the over. Probably just went from the chest level. What an incredible delivery. Some pace on that occasion. Oh, brilliant. Brilliantly played. Placed it towards the extra cover. Should be about. Oh, wonderful fielding in the deep. Definitely saved 2 runs for his team. What an incredible field there. Wonder who the fielder is. Looks like it's Chaitanya. Incredible fielding. What a desperate effort to save 2 runs for his team. Crucial days. These 2 runs is what they need to win. Oh, brilliant. What an incredible ball. This one, Calvin Savage. That's the end of the fourth over. Scored 31 for 1.
मैच शुरू हो गया आ गया जोमैटो
Zomato
क्रिस डू नॉट स्टार्ट दिस विद मी भाई तू ही बता दे क्या है
सर अभी जोमेटो का नहीं इंडिया का टाइम है
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. There's a change in bowler. So Mohit Patel, he takes a break. Shubham Ranjane is coming into ball. We all know what he can do. Brilliant bowler. A non-local. I think Oh, this is high up in the air. Calvin Savage is getting underneath it. He is picking it up, and what a catch this is. He doesn't drop many, does he? And that is a wicket of Salman Ahmed Kupi. He departs. He's got the elevation, didn't just get the distance. And Shubham Ranjane just telling the world as we speak and why he's such a worthy player. You bring him in, the first ball he gets you a wicket. How often do you see that? But so is the class. You see Calvin Savage taking wicket in the first over. Shubham Ranjane doing the exact same thing. Tells you why these international players, these national level players, out of the state players, they're paid so much to play in these local leagues because they're so effective on a given day. Just can't get any better. That's the mighty wicket of Salman Ahmed. Ramiz Raja Jr., he's still there. Looks like it's Anas Mahmood walking in. Not quite sure yet. Hard to predict from this. But looks like it is Anas Mahmood. We all know what Anas can do. When he hits one, you definitely can count it going over the rope. He doesn't hit too many boundaries, just the sixers. A mighty beast he is. But Shubham Ranjane, boy oh boy oh boy. This is incredible. Unbelievable piece of bowling. First ball he comes to bowl from the street end of the Hanover Park Stadium. Gets a wicket. What an incredible high catch taken by Calvin Savage. Never easy to pick those. These conditions. Oh, brilliantly placed towards. That's a good length ball. Slightly towards the fourth wicket dish. Anas Mahmood just places it into the covers. Oh, what throw from Chippy. Ramiz Raja looking at the arm of Chippy. He decided not to get the second one. Making a very good decision. Because it could have been a close call. Direct hit he would have definitely been gone. It's just brilliant what cricket can give you. Oh, what a ball this one yet again. Good length ball. Straight into that leg wicket. Doesn't give batsmen enough room or the time to go after them. The clouds are gathering. It's a little shady. But still, there's no signs of rain at all. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, brilliant again. Shubham Ranjane just taking it away from the batsman on this occasion. Incredible. The boundaries have dried up. Mohit Patel was the only one who's been taken to the cleaners. Calvin Savage and Shubham Ranjane, they are literally doing the damage. Every bit of damage possible. Oh, what a shot. This is high up in the air. Fielder getting underneath it. The bowler himself, Shubham, wanted to take it. Yes, what a catch this is. Shubham Ranjane. There was a confusion. A fielder also wanted it. What a confusion, but Shubham Ranjane unswiveled. He had his focus on the ball. That's a mighty big wicket. And this is literally one of the biggest wickets they could think of. Ramiz Raja. This is the mighty wicket they were waiting for. And Ramiz Raja Jr. falters at 17. Just not the kind of start Lahore Qalandars would have wanted. They wanted to, at least would have wanted to post a total of 160 here tonight. With their mighty total. Would have been a mighty total for somebody with their bowling capacity. Now it all of a sudden looks bleak. The chance is slimming down. The run rate's still good. 5 overs 32. They are going about run a ball right now. They still have 15 overs. 8 per over could give them good. So there's going to be a change in commentary, ladies and gentlemen. Karan's here. So all yours, Karan.
Thank you so much, Shri. What a wonderful job you've been doing, adding a lot of energy. Tough act to follow, but let's see what I can do. 32 for 3, last ball of the 5th, and Lahore Qalandars in a lot of trouble early on in this game. They do have a lot of batting depth, but won't be able to stay in the game and stay competitive if they keep fumbling like this. And what a night Shubham Ranjane is already off to here. 5 balls into his spell, 2 wickets and just the 1 run conceded. And 2 very new fresh batsmen out there in the middle. What a way to destabilize the batting unit. Najam Iqbal, the new man in for Lahore Qalandars. A lot of runs under his belt. Ability to do so much damage. Average close to 30 as well. And Shubham scares the new batsman with a very good delivery onto the pads as 32 for 3 after 5. Another new bowler being brought in for Breybourne Cricket Club, Sai Charit. 8 wickets so far here in MPL in 6 games. He's been a touch expensive, but if you keep picking crucial wickets, that is forgiven more often than not. Bowling to a relatively new batsman out there in the middle. Playing it safe early on. Again, just 5 deliveries left in the power play. We've stressed all season long about the importance of getting off to a great start in the first 6 overs as the lights just come on right on time at 7 p.m. here in Hanover Park. Both teams have qualified for the playoffs in MPL Season 2, but still a lot to fight for. Breybourne Cricket Club at number 2 on the points table. Ooh, inside edge and hits the body, and Saicha, it falls to the ground. Looks like he put his entire back into that delivery. And I'm sure Breybourne Cricket Club's bowlers are really excited right now. It's a feeding frenzy for them. Two set batsmen had to depart in quick succession within a span of just 5 deliveries, and now you have 2 very, very fresh batsmen out there. Slower delivery, trying to tempt that big shot. He knows that eventually one of these guys out there in green are trying to go for the big shot with only 3 deliveries left in the power play. Again, Anas has been very conservative, rightfully so. I mean, you don't want to lose your 4th wicket right now within the first 6. But let's see if Najam targets the boundary here. Again, only 2 men allowed outside the 30-yard circle. Digs that one out. No run though, straight into the hands of the fielder. And Sai Charit doing a great job of continuing to apply that pressure that Shubham created in that previous over. What a wonderful over that was. Just what they needed. And Saicha doing an impressive job himself here. Just the 2 runs so far in the last over of the power play. Crucial over to ball. As mentioned earlier, 24 of 25 regular season games here in MPL Season 2. Both teams have qualified for the playoffs, but still a lot to fight for. Wouldn't be too surprised if these guys face each other again in the playoffs. So surely there's a lot of different strategies that both teams are trying out in this game. They got nothing to lose. It's 35 for 3 after 6.
What's up, guys?
आमिर सर एक 150 में भी तो खेलो
150.
That's fast.
अरे 150 के लिए तो मैडी काफी है. मैडी.
सर आपको बोला है खेलने के लिए.
अरे एड्स में तुम लोग भी तो डुप्लीकेट यूज करते हो.
हाइट बॉडी अकल शक्ल छोड़ के सब कुछ सेम तो है.
मुझसे ज्यादा डुप्लीकेट तो ये है.
मजा आएगा जब सब
64-55, you can insert your card when you're ready. I think he took it out just a little fast. Reinsert it and wait till it beeps. Oh, that one was a little slow.
You said wait for the beep.
There are 2 beeps. There's a beep, and then you're going to wait for a beep. It's a little...
Quick look at the points table here. Top 6 going into the playoffs. Breybourne sitting comfortably on number 2. But a win today for the Lahore Qalandars can really flip the script here. This game a battle for that second position. And obviously if you're in the top 2, you get a bit of breathing room. Not only do you get a freebie, which is if you end up losing your first playoff game, you get another chance. It also helps when you get to play against a lower seeding team. That's a psychological boost, but cricket is a very unpredictable sport. Anything can happen, and the Lahore Qalandars still hanging in there despite losing very quick wickets here in the first 6. Run rate's still decent, close to run a ball right now. And a big job ahead for these two men. And they're definitely playing like it. They're playing very conservatively. They're in no rush to force the big shot and target the boundaries. And I'm sure Breybourne knows that as well. They want to get some more wickets stumbling here. Now when you have 2 batsmen or even one that is in an aggressive mood trying to target the boundary, hit the big shots, it's a lot easier for bowlers to use those variations and force a big shot, maybe dismiss a batsman with a catch on the rope, something like that. But you have batsmen trying to build a partnership after losing quick wickets, playing really conservatively, just trying to keep the scoreboard ticking. It gets very interesting to see what the bowling unit decides to do to force more wickets. Luck and momentum favoring Breybourne Cricket Club here tonight so far. Shubham 2 of 2, wrapping up his second over here. And Najam just 1 of 6 so far. Tries to go for the big one, eyes that gap and clears it successfully. 2 full on that occasion. And after 10 impressive deliveries from Shubham, finally offers a freebie. Najam was not going to miss out on that one. Talking about how he was 1 of 6, but that 6 will definitely relieve the pressure there. Plays it along the ground this time. Will keep striking the next over, and he's looking like a man in good form. 43 for 3 after 7.
Sometime it seems life is only sending storms your way. It is important then to take a moment and look for a light. Vedic science of astrology and numerology can bring back the sunny days in your life and ensure peace, happiness, and prosperity throughout your lifetime.
500,000 satisfied clients in North America. For a happier tomorrow, call Prem Jyotish today. 718-899-6161.
Some
Now that third over was a very big one. See that towering above, 15 runs coming off that. That's why the run rate is still somewhat stable here. Lost too many wickets already. Sachar back in for his second over of the night. Najam pulling back just in time. A slower bouncer on that occasion. He could have easily lofted that over short third, but doesn't want to take those kind of risks just yet. Wise play from him. Cuts it away this time. Just gets a single. Really curious to see what kind of message the skipper is sending out to his teammates from behind the stumps in the orange pads, the wicketkeeper. Do you want to ball aggressively and hunt for those wickets right now? Or do you just want to keep building that pressure with more and more dot deliveries? Again, the run rate is quite stable for the Qalandars. Not where they want to be. They're still hanging on here. Run a ball right now. And that gives the two batsmen just a little bit of breathing room. We've seen Najam go for that big hit with that 6 over cow corner, but Nas on the other hand playing very conservatively. Can't fault him for that. Doing what his team needs him to do right now. Just stick around for long enough. Just keep the scoreboard ticking. We get 2 there. There's a high probability of these teams encountering each other once again in the playoffs. The winner of this game seals their spot, the number 2 position in the points table. So there is a lot to fight for here. But I'm sure there's a bunch of different strategies that they're trying out in this game before they meet again in the playoffs. Both teams bringing in their main guys, their A teams, not taking this game lightly for sure. Last ball of the 8th here. Goes for the big one, and what a great fielding effort in the deep from Joshua Chippendale. One hand just throws it back into the field. Just a couple steps shy of the ropes, saving 3 runs for his team. It's 47 for 3 after 8.
बच के रहना सर, मैच में बाउंसर आएगा.
तेरे हर एक बाउंसर पे मेरे 2-2 बाउंसर आएंगे. मजा आएगा जब सब खेलेंगे. ड्रीम 11.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है. जिम्मेदारी से खेलें.
पाजी जिम ਵਿੱਚ
नंबर 1 ਸਕੂਲ ਜਾਣ ਦਾ ਤਰੀਕਾ ਬਲੀ
ਤੇ ਪਾਜੀ ਲੈਗ ਡੇ ਵਿੱਚ
ਉਹੀ ਨੰਬਰ 1
ਤੇ ਚੀਟ ਡੇ ਵਿੱਚ
ਉਹ ਭਾਈ ਹਰ ਫੀਲਡ ਚ ਨੰਬਰ 1 Spotify playlist ਪੰਜਾਬੀ 101
Download now.
New bowler being brought in the 9th over of the game. Spin option being utilized here. Chaitanya. Chaitanya Bishnoi. 20 wickets in his 27 matches. Under this profile only. Don't be fooled, folks. He's played a lot more cricket than that. Played in the Major League Cricket tournament. That's why he's got that number 1 on his jersey. On paper, their best option. Let's see if he can deliver here tonight. You know, crucial game for Breybourne Cricket Club. And the left arm spinner lighting it up there, tempting the batsman to go for the big one. Anas not falling for that. He's held his composure. Chaitanya pointing to the long off fielder there, letting him know that a catch might come to him anytime now. Now where you want to ball for a long off catch, but tricked the batsman just enough, balling really slow, really putting a lot of flight on it, a lot of revs on it as well. Now balling to the left-handed batsman. Midwest Premier League Season 2. Look at all the teams once again with all the captains. A lot to fight for here, but only the best are going to succeed in such a competitive environment. Look at all those smiles, but only a few of them will get the opportunity to fight for that trophy in the middle of the screen. And Chaitanya with some really good deliveries here to ensure that his team ends up picking that golden trophy at the end of the tournament. Just one more game left after this in the regular season tomorrow night between the Deepak Dynamites and the CCC Stars before we get into playoff territory. And boy, is it an exciting time to play and watch cricket when you have so much to fight for. Straight towards the fielder, should have been taken. Looks like it was dropped. Chaitanya knows that as well. He's disappointed. Tried to go for the big one eventually, but just falling short of the ropes, and the fielder could not hang onto it. That should have been taken, but a good effort nonetheless. Anas, the one occasion he tries to go for the big one, he places it right in the hands of the fielder, getting really lucky though. A sigh of relief here for the men in green as the 50 comes up with that dropped catch. And Chaitanya doing a very good job this over. One more delivery left here. A chance created as well. Brings a lot of skill and experience here. And that's the beauty of this tournament, folks. That's been the story all season long. Some of the best international talent colliding with local superstars, competing for all glory and bragging rights. It's 52 for 3 after 9.
सचिव जी, राजनीति में टिकना है तो स्पीड और पकड़ दोनों जरूरी है। लिख के ले लीजिए। हाँ जी जी।
रोड पे भी स्पीड और पकड़ दोनों जरूरी है।
पक्का लिख लीजिए आप।
See it. It helps.
How can you live like this? Live Space your living room. Get better aesthetics and design. Live Space. Love the way you live.
Saichart comes back in for his third one, but that one is placed in the gap beautifully by Anas. Talked about how he took on that conservative role, just played those grounded shots, but now in the past couple of deliveries he's shown aggressive intent. He's going for it. Wonderfully placed in the gap, just shy of the fielders. Much needed boundary here to relieve some pressure. Quite a beautiful day here in Hanover Park as well. Goes again for a huge one this time. Casually picks it up, puts so much muscle behind it. That six was so big, it's literally out of the box, folks. We might need a ball replacement here. And Sai Charit, who bowled so wonderfully, has been taken on now quite successfully by Anas. Massive six. That's so demoralizing for the bowling unit. You need to get the ball replaced because it's been hit so far out the park. But who knows, maybe that ball change brings a change in luck as well for Breybourne. Because the Lahore Qalandars are doing a splendid job now of scoring boundaries in the past couple of overs now. A 4 and a 6 back to back. And the players squeezing a quick, unofficial, strategic timeout here while the umpires were trying to figure out what ball to replace it with. The one we just saw going out of the park. And number 99 is looking in great form now. Najam on the other end, taking a quick look at the new ball. Let's see if it brings a change in luck here for Breybourne. And Saichar losing his footing yet again. We saw that in the previous over as well. Might be a part of the strategy, you never know. Just see what the batsman is trying to do, what position he's trying to get in. Tries to go for the big one again, and the new ball brings a change in luck right away. First ball after that one goes out the park. The new ball goes straight in the hands of Calvin Savage. Safe hands in the deep. Long off fielder doing a wonderful job of hanging on to that. And the very dangerous looking Anas has to depart here. Number 4 falls for Lahore Qalandars. 20 of 17. Just when he started to look a bit set. That new ball just now bouncing as much as he thought it would. Toe end of the bat goes straight in the hands of Calvin Savage and gets dismissed. Yep, toe end of the bat just chipping it straight in the hands of the tall man, number 31. Does no wrong there. And batsman number 6 comes in for the Qalandars. Number 30 on his jersey. Can he play like Curry as well? Humayun. Look at the runs under his belt. Strike rate of 171. That's so impressive in this format of the game. 277 sixes. 167 fours. Every time he tries to go for the big one, it clears the ropes. A wide ball to start things off. Highly uncharacteristic from Saicharit. He does a pretty good job of putting the new bowler under pressure. Stats this game for Saicharit: 1 wicket in his 15 deliveries. Quite economical early on, but then got hit for 2 massive blows this over. Did pick up that wicket though. There you go. That's that pressure ball for the new batsman. Oh, that's been given wide. And the ball is in a bit of shock there. Interesting decision there by the umpire. Saicharit's going to have to ball that one again. 2 wides to welcome the new batsman out in the middle, and Humayun has proven to be quite impactful for his team this season. There you go. There's that extra bounce being utilized to good effect. Just out of the hitting arc, and Humayun with great intent right off the back. Number 30 is going for the big ones right away. Not a single defensive shot offered. He just wants to go for the big ones. And he can definitely clear it as well. Got plenty of timing, plenty of muscle. Just not finding any contact with the bat. This time just placed in the gap very carefully. They'll come back for 2. Humayun is a very dangerous batsman. He has been all season long. I would know he hit me for a few sixes last time I played against him in MPL Season 2. Let's see if he can replicate that now. Just out of his arc. He wanted another wide there. Umpire not interested. End of the 10th. It's 66 for 4. Chaitanya coming back in for his second over of the night. No surprises there. He's going to ball all 4 for sure. Even if he gets whacked around for a few runs. One of the most experienced ballers the Breybourne Cricket Club have. Probably coming only second to Calvin Savage. We haven't seen him ball quite a lot for Breybourne this tournament, but now that the major league season has wrapped up, we might see him ball at full capacity. And the spinners have done a wonderful job all season long across teams of seeking those wickets, controlling the run rate. Not only because of the skill they possess, but also because of the unpredictable bounce this pitch has to offer, especially on this end, being used to great effect here by Chaitanya. Again, just out of the hitting arc of Humayun. He's done a good job so far of keeping him under control. And a possible opportunity. Oh, will that be costly? The skipper not collecting the ball in time. Could have dismissed Humayun there. Was he short of his ground? Again, this guy on your screen right here can put a lot of runs on the board really, really quickly. Last thing Breybourne need right now. Could that be an expensive opportunity there? Charging down the pitch, lofts it straight up, and oh, a great effort in the deep. Long on, running towards the ball, tried to go for the catch. It hit his hands, both of them, but bounced right out. And look at that shot. He didn't go through with it completely. That's a powerful bat. Just chips it over. Scores a 6. Chaitanya a bit disappointed there, but a good shot by Humayun as well. He deals in 6s. Probably wanted to go again for the big one. He's going to run back quick now. Oh, good effort there by Humayun to make his ground once again. Another double, putting the fielding unit under pressure. He's so quick on his feet. And that's exactly what the Qalandars needed right now. Momentum was was favoring Breybourne, but now it's anyone's game from this point on. He's itching to clear that leg side boundary, but Chaitanya doing such a great job of varying that bounce and pace. 78 for 4 after 11. New bowling option being brought in. Spin once again. It's Srijay Sunil. He's been quite the X factor here all season long for Breybourne Cricket Club, both with the bat and the ball. 134 wickets in his 128 matches, but he's delivered when it's mattered. Again, those X factor players, so crucial across all teams in MPL Season 2. You never know whose night it's going to be. If you have a couple of those X Factor players on your squad, they can make a huge impact on any given night. Starts off with a wide on the offside, trying to keep it out of the arc of Humayun. We're already seeing a lot of flight here from Srijay. Again, lofted up. Good strategy here from Srijay. Just needs to keep it inside that white line right now. Flatter this time and punished right away. And that's exactly why he was trying to put extra revs, extra flight on those balls. The first two that went for wides, because anything flat, anything in the arc, and Humayun is sending that straight out the park. Damn, that was a good looking shot. He doesn't even go through with his follow through all the way. He just times it so perfectly. Goes big once again. Fielder coming underneath it, and he takes it! He takes it, number 4. You always put your best fielders out on the ropes for those tough catches, and that's exactly what Breybourne did this time. Joshua Chippendale with a very, very tough catch. He made it look so easy. The impact that catch has on this game is monumental. Right in front of the dugout as well. And one of the most dangerous batsmen for Lahore Qalandars has to depart. Doing some damage here, but not nearly as much as he would have liked to do. What he could have done. Owais Siddiqui, the new man, in now. Starts off with a very good looking shot. And we're talking about X-factor players here across all teams and how Sridhar Sunil is one for his team. Living up to that reputation. Started off sloppy with a few wides but had the right intention. Got hit for a massive 6 but followed up with a wicket right away. That's exactly what you need from some of your top performers. Some of your most crucial players. Thriving under pressure. Not being scared to take on the dangerous batsman with the ball. Massive, massive wicket with even bigger implications here. Not only for this game but for the playoffs as well. Humayun dismissed for 19 of 10. He scored another 50 if he wanted to. But Sridhar Sunil and Joshua Chippendale doing such an impressive job here tonight. 88 for 5. A bit of a mix-up there. Could have been an opportunity, but Owais makes his ground back in time. It's 88 for 5 after 12. Air was left here in the first innings. Make that 7.5 and the run rate just a touch above 7 right now. Tries to take the charge again. Chaitanya, top edge, falls in no man's land. They come back for 2. And Ajam was playing that aggressive role between the two batsmen early on in this innings. But then Anas took off and then Humayun took off. Now you have a new batsman on the other end in Owais Siddiqui. Does his batting mentality change now? Does he play a bit more aggressive? Big wide on the offside for the left-handed batsman. And Chaitanya has created a couple chances here. Both of them dropped. Again, deceived by the bounce, the new batsman Owais just pulling back right in time there. Let's take a look at that replay. Wanted to go for the big one. He noticed that extra bounce at the very last moment. Pulled a shot back. Didn't want to get any bat on it. Instead hits his shoulder. Again, that extra bounce being used to such great effect here by Chaitanya, adapting to the conditions. I'm sure the conditions he played under during his time in MLC were quite different, but he adapted quite well to these ones. Tidy end to the over. It's 92 for 5 after 13. Mohit comes in for his third over after an expensive first two. He's been a reliable option this season for Breybourne. And Najam with a good looking shot on the onside for 4. Kept his eye on that bouncer till the very last moment, spotted that gap to good effect. And Mohit, just not his night tonight, unfortunately. 29, and he's only in his third over right now. Shouts of catch, but in the gap. Crosses the row for 4. And you can see how visibly distraught the skipper is. He's mad at that effort. Angry look on his face behind the stumps. Feels like that should have been stopped. No, it was just a bit too far for the fielder. Last-ditch effort with the foot. And the run rate slowly creeping up here for the men in green as the 100 comes up. On track for 150 as it stands, but anything can happen. Quick wickets and even 120 could be very tough to achieve. The Qalandars are playing very smart cricket right now. Situational cricket, more importantly. And that's why they're in the playoffs. Breybourne need to fight back right now with some aggressive moves. They can't let Najam get off to a good start here. 26 of 20 already. 1 6 and 2 4s. Good strike rate. One more boundary and he'll be really set here. Surprised that wasn't given a wide, maybe because the batsman changed his position coming across the stumps. Mohit doing a good job there of reading the batsman's starting position, keeping it out of his hitting arc. And the Najam is definitely trying to go off the Mohit this over. As seen again with that shot. Didn't find the middle of the bat, just a single. The intent is very clear. Now Owais Siddiqui, the new batsman out in the middle, has to face the last ball of this over. What will Mohit do against this new batsman sitting at 1 of 6? This is his opportunity to redeem himself. Best shot at a wicket right now with this delivery. But such a good looking shot there, played so well. Base on delivery, cuts it away behind point for 4, and Mohit's struggles continue. Owais Siddiqui off to a good start. It's 1 of 7 for 5 after 14. In the gap, over the 30-yard circle. That'll get him going straight in the direction of the fans. Six ballers being utilized here tonight. Chaitanya back for his 4th over of the night. No surprises there. against Najam. And Chaitanya has done such an impressive job, not only using that extra bounce from that end, but also varying it to great effect. We've seen a lot of batsmen struggle. Every time they've tried to go for a big shot, they've been met with a fielder on the ropes. Just couldn't hold on to it though. Takes a comfortable single. 4 deliveries left here tonight for Chaitanya Bishnoi. An established athlete. He'll definitely want to leave tonight with a wicket next to his name. What kind of delivery does he go with? Attempting that big shot. Just land short of the fielder. Take a single. There's no doubt Chaitanya only has one intention now. 3 balls left. He wants to go with a wicket. Does not want to leave empty-handed. Making some quick fielding adjustments right now for the right-handed batsman, Owais Siddiqui. Very peculiar looking shot, but again, no one guarding that side. That could be a run out. Not given, just getting back in time. And Owais could have been in a lot of trouble. He was stuck on an island there. Correction, it was Najam. Could have been dismissed there. That's the last person the Qalandars want to see departing right now from the middle with about 5 overs left in this game. Another wide delivery. Bowler is not happy with it. He thought the batsman moved enough across the stumps to warrant a legal delivery. But Najam getting the last laugh there. Guts it away. They want to come back for 2. They'll come back just in time, aided by an off-target throw from the deep. 1 delivery left here for Chaitanya to pick up that elusive wicket tonight. Can he manage? Can he pull it off? Got a well-established batsman out there as well. But we'll have to leave wicketless, and he knows it too. He is disappointed. It's 1-1-4 for 5. Srijay back for his second over of the night after a very, very successful and impactful first over. Did get hit for a few runs, but picked up a very monumental wicket, sending Humayun back to the dugout. Now has the opportunity to get another set batsman out. Najam, what a wonderful job he's done for his team. 31 of 26, just hanging around, playing that occasional big shot. And the hopes of the Qalandars putting on a competitive total, riding on the shoulders of this man on strike right now. And he's gone. He's gone. What a wonderful delivery. Even better job behind the stumps, tempting Najam to go for that big one. Lighted up, juicy looking delivery, out of the crease and stumped just in time. Unfortunately, Najam, the well-established batsman, has to depart. Highest scorer of the night for the Qalandars. And suddenly the Lahore Qalandars in a whole lot of trouble just when they started to look a bit set for a big total, at least a competitive one in 150. Now stuck at 115 for 6. Not a lot of batting left here now. Adnan Yar Khan comes in. Has faced 999 balls. This will be the 1000th delivery in his T20 career that he's going to face. This first one tonight. Talk about pressure, folks. And Srijay welcoming him with a freebie. Uncharacteristic there from number 99. But that will relieve a bit of pressure for Adnan. Had the right idea, wanted to go pace on to the body, but the line just wasn't there. Light it up once again. And the new batsman clears the ropes with a 6th 1000th delivery in his T20 career for Adnan Yar Khan. And he hits a 6. Looks like he did know it was his 1000th ball as a batsman. Wow. That's one for the books. That's going on Instagram tonight, folks. And Srijay Sunil, he's been in this situation before. Earlier tonight as well. Got hit for a 6. Can he follow that up with a wicket now? Oh, almost did. Almost did. Just a little bit of extra turn and bounce. That could have gone straight onto the stumps. Really interesting bowler here in Srijay Sunil. Lights it up once again. Slower delivery. Oh, cheeky. Could have been another one. It's 1-4 for 6 after 16. Shubham back in for his third over, and he's been quite exceptional tonight in his first two. Just 9 runs conceded and 2 big wickets. Shubham Ranjane, 13 deliveries, 9 of those dot balls. Another inside edge, back-to-back inside edges, first 2 deliveries. He's got a very interesting bowling action as well, generating a lot of pace at the very last moment. Now, judging by his run-up, you don't really expect Shubham to deliver the ball with a lot of pace behind it. Short run-up as well. But letting his shoulder and that whiplash movement at the very last second at the point of release doing the job. Getting that extra bit of pace, extra bit of bounce as well when needed with that wrist action. So no surprise he's managed to deliver the kind of figures he has tonight. 11 of 2 so far in his third over. Again, very late in his action, adds that extra bit of pace. This time, just shy of the fielders for a boundary. Not necessarily a bad delivery. Well, welcome runs here for the Qalandars. Yep, you can tell that that's not where the batsman was trying to play that shot. I think he was trying to play it a lot straighter. Chipped up in the air for a 4 between the 2 fielders. Can't fault the bowler too much for that. Again, I want to draw your attention, if you're tuned in, to his bowling action. It's a really interesting way to add extra bit of pace, because you don't expect that as a batsman. And when you have such a bowling action, you can really cause a lot of trouble with slower deliveries as well. Like that one, a full toss, inside edge, but it was a much slower delivery this time. The batsman expecting a whole lot more pace. That's why he mishit that one. Using that release to great effect here, Shubham, with another tidy over so far. .132 for 6 after 17. Three overs left here tonight in the batting innings for the Qalandars. 132 for 6. What a roller coaster ride it's been. It's not consistently been anyone's game here. A lot of ups and downs, like a pendulum, just swinging between the 2 teams. Every time you feel like Breybourne has got the upper hand, one of the Qalandars batsmen come in and do a great job, and vice versa. And Calvin Savage, their best bowling option, comes back in. Great delivery to welcome himself out in the middle. Third over, 8 runs conceded, 1 wicket taken early on this innings. Slower this time, chips it away for a single to long on. And away is 14 off 14, keeping the scoreboard ticking, keeping it alive. And that's a wide. Extra bit of bounce from the tall man. No protest there from him. Looks like he had a feeling that was going to be given wide. Trying to surprise The man of shorter stature on strike right now with a couple bouncers. But that one goes straight past the keeper for a 4 inside edge. Just staying out of the reach of the skipper behind the stumps. Calvin Savage not too happy with that. Can't really blame anyone for that. That's just luck at that point. Much needed runs here for the Qalandars. And it's quite a morale boost when intentionally or unintentionally you hit the opposition team's best bowler for a boundary. Especially one that's delivered exceptional figures throughout the night. Already going for 7 runs. 2 deliveries left this over. Adnan on strike now. Does he come to strike with a bit more confidence to play the big shot? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. But just not enough power behind that. Run out opportunity. Bad throw. Off target. They come back for 2. 5 deliveries and 9 runs conceded. That's more runs than he's conceded, than he had conceded before this over. Only conceded 8 runs in 2 overs, took that 1 wicket. He's already conceded 9 this one. And that's the danger of death bowling, folks. Slower delivery, bounced up a bit. Adnan doing a great job of keeping his eye on it to the very last moment. Sneaks a single. It's 1-4-2 for 6 after 18. And a very good over for the Qalandars. A lot of eyeballs on this tournament, folks. If you want your brand to be put out there in front of thousands of eyeballs every single night, make sure you contact Midwest Cricket Conference. Grow your brand, promote it among a lot of cricket fans in the Midwest area and across the world as well. That email on top of your screen right now. Right ahead of the playoffs, a great opportunity to put yourself out there, boost your sales in if you're in the retail business. 2 overs left here for the Qalandars to do some serious damage. Good looking shot. For the fielder, doing a good job covering the ground, running along the ropes, saving 3 runs for his team. It was a very good looking shot, opening the face of the bat at the very last moment. Full delivery by Shubham. Coming back in for his last throw of the night. Exceptional job from him so far, 18 of 2. And the last 2 overs, he's balled exclusively full deliveries. He's targeted that Yorker length. He's missed it quite often, but he's varied his pace to good effect. We were just talking in the last over about how good and unpredictable his bowling action is. Again, another full toss. I think it was slower on this occasion as well. Just falling short of the fielder. He feels like that should have been a catch. I think it had enough airtime behind it to be taken. And we've seen him miss his length quite often, but he's still done a very good job of varying his pace, staying out of trouble. Does that once again, catches a call. Oh, calls a catch, but Joshua doing a great job in the deep, diving for it. That was going to be a tough opportunity. Does a good job though. Oh yeah, that was a tough one. Well, even if you can't successfully hold on to those kind of catches, it does linger in the mind of the batsman. 8 deliveries left in this innings. Looks like they're gonna get to 150 quite comfortably, aided by those extras, of which there have been quite a lot tonight, even from some of their best ballers. But 8 deliveries to put on a big total to defend here. Again, Breybourne Cricket Club bats with a lot of depth. They'll do themselves a favor right now, the Qalandars, if they can get to at least 160. Anything to stay competitive here. A lot is riding on this game. The Qalandars were in a dire position early on this innings, losing 3 very quick wickets, losing all their established batsmen in the middle as well. But somehow they've managed to claw their way back. And speaking of clawing their way back, Aryan takes a wonderful catch out in the deep on the offside. And Shubham, he's been trying to get the batsman to play that same shot in that same region. This time straight in the hands of the fielder. Smart bowling, impressive catching out in the deep. Another dangerous looking batsman has to depart with just 1 over left in this game. 149 for 7. This could be it, folks. Any runs added after this point right here, I feel like are going to make a massive difference in the second innings. We'll revisit this. We will revisit this prediction in the second half. Let's see if the runs added in this very last over end up making the difference here, deciding the fate, deciding who's going to be clinging on to that number 2 position in the points table. A lot of pressure here on Calvin Savage's shoulders. They're in the gap. They want to come back for 2. They should come back for 2. They don't. Very slow first run there. Not what you expect in the final over of your innings. I want to see a bit more urgency from the batsman while running between the wickets in a situation like this. 5 deliveries left. Oh, he goes for the big one. Juicy, juicy full toss. Beautiful sound off the bat as well. Didn't even go through all the way with that shot. Wow. And Mohammad Ilyas, the Pakistan Super League player, dangerous bowling option for the Qalandars, clearing the rope by quite a distance. Again, first ball 6. We've seen that twice. Once by Adnan and now by Mohammad Ilyas. That'll put some wind in his sails. And again, folks, remember this prediction. Every run added in this over is going to be what decides the fate of this match. 7 runs added already. They want to come back for 2. Good running this time between the wickets. They come back for 2. 9 runs added in 3 deliveries. 3 more deliveries left here to do some serious damage. Mohammad Ilyas looking very dangerous. And the way he's played, he hasn't necessarily looked like a tail-ender batsman. 8 runs added in just 2 deliveries against one of their best bowling options in Calvin. Good delivery by Calvin. Good thinking. Had to dig that one out. Misfield. They come back for 2. Comfortably in. They come back for 3 this time. Missed by the skipper behind the stumps, Jay Desai. Another run added. Uncharacteristic here from the skipper. Not being able to get his gloves on it. And Calvin has been taken to the cleaners in his last 2 overs. Just conceding 8 runs in the first 2. 22 already in 10 deliveries. Slower full toss. Calls of catch. No catch taken. Yep. He's disappointed. He feels like that should have been taken. And again, uncharacteristically sloppy fielding here. A lack of effort in the field from Breybourne. Not something we see quite often. Last delivery. And Ilyas just not ready for it. 14 runs and 5 deliveries, folks. Last ball, and Ilyas is on strike. Tries to go for the big one. Joshua coming underneath it. And he drops it. Rare miss from him. And Calvin is fuming. 2 more runs added. 15 runs coming off the last over, folks. And remember this prediction when we go into the second innings. Will 15 runs end up deciding the winner of this game? Stay tuned once again. Stay tuned, because in just a few more minutes after the short innings break, we'll see the Breybourne Cricket Club's men pad up and try to chase down this target of 165. Impressive given their situation early on in this innings. Start of the second innings, Jay Desai against Srijay Sunil. Quite an impressive pair all season long for Breybourne Cricket Club, putting on some big runs, balancing the roles, playing according to the situation quite well. Can they replicate that here tonight? And Jay Desai showing aggressive intent right away, trying to go for the big one against the first bowler here for the Qalandars in Zia. Again, if you're just tuning in, folks, a total of 164 was posted in the first half by the Qalandars. Managed to claw their way back from a dire situation. And now target of 165 in front of Breybourne Cricket Club off of a very expensive last over against their best bowling option in Calvin Savage, conceding 15 runs. And my prediction personally is that blast over is going to decide the fate of the game. Those extra 15 runs are going to make all the difference in the world. Mohammad Ilyas was the guy who took on the charge of scoring big runs, hitting a massive six off the very first delivery. What a good looking shot that was, straight out the middle of the bat. Base on, but too wide. Zia delivering quite a lot of pace here tonight. For the first time, he's missed his mark with the line. First runs coming this over. Jay Desai has been itching to play a big shot ever since he's taken strike. Drifting down the leg side, another wide. Power play overs here, the first 6. Only 2 men allowed outside the 30-yard circle. For the right-handed batsman, I see a deep third man and a deep backward square leg as well. That explains the kind of line Zia's targeting right now. And again, just out of the hitting arc of Jay Desai, just not managing to get his bat on it. I think he's just putting too much power into his shot. We might see him tone down just a bit, still go for the big shot, but not yet, not just yet. Maybe a little bit of swing as well. Srijay having a quick chat with the skipper. Last ball here of the first over. Crashing into the stumps. Inside edge, might have been an in-swinger this time after a bunch of out-swingers. And Jay Desai goes for a duck. Plays all 6 deliveries. Doesn't score a single run. Try to go for the big one right away. And what a delightful feeling as a fast bowler. Seeing those stumps light up in the very first over. Demolishing them with sheer pace and swing. It's 2 for none after the end of the very first over. And boy, are we off to a great start. New bowler being brought in now, Mohammad Ilyas. Responsible for that damage late in the batting innings. 15 runs added off the last over. Now with an opportunity to do some serious damage with the ball, as well as we take a quick look at the points table. The best competing against the best from all over the world. Local talent and international superstars colliding. And only 6 teams will manage to make the playoffs. Tight competition between positions 2 through 5. All tied at 4 wins, just separated by their net run rate. Some massive implications with this game. Lahore Qalandars fighting for a spot fighting for that number 2 spot on the points table. Oh, and Srijay, usually we see him play the role of the aggressor between the two batsmen, but after seeing what happened to Jay Desai in that first over, does he bat with a different approach? And Mohammad Ilyas is a very fast bowler, and he swings the ball quite a lot as well. He's gonna have to play him real smart here. Extra bit of bounce, a little bit of outswing against the left-handed batsman as well. And we were talking about how number 99, Srijay, has played the role of that X-factor player that every team needs this tournament. He's done that to good effect, especially with the ball. He's done that quite often with the bat as well. Now an opportunity to live up to that reputation here when it counts, under the bright lights, fighting for that number 2 position on the table. Again, whoever is in that top 2 on the points table as we head into the playoffs has a massive benefit. Because even if you lose one, you get an opportunity to claw your way back to the finals. Srijay finally getting off the mark there. And Joshua Chippendale, their South African superstar. What an impressive tournament he's been having in the field, along the ropes, taking some very difficult catches, and with the bat as well. First time playing under these conditions, all the way from South Africa. He's delivered some big knocks here for Breybourne. Opportunity to do that once again. Won't be too surprised if he pulls back his aggressive intent just a tad bit this game. Again, this game is very crucial for them. Even though they have qualified, it's very, very crucial for them. And usually Joshua is the kind of guy that goes for the big ones, and he clears it with ease. But I don't think his skipper would want him to force any shots. Definitely not at this stage of the game, at least. See another outswinger, misfield by the keeper. Easy, easy runs. And that's exactly what you don't want to see as a fast bowler who's done such a good job, or any bowler for that matter. You keep applying the pressure and then you give a bye like that. Let the batsman rotate strike. It's never ideal. Qalandars would really be shooting themselves in the foot if they take Breybourne lightly at this stage of the game. They need to tighten things up, and they need to do it really, really quick. A bit slow on that occasion, extra bit of bounce, but given a wide. Well, obviously we're looking at it from a different angle on our screens here, but I feel like I might agree with the bowler there on his frustration. But again, the umpire has the best view in the house, so can't debate much. Goes for the big one. No fielders in front of the wicket, and that is a 6, I believe. Waiting for the fielder's call there. That's a 6. And Srijay Sunil off to a great start, using those power play restrictions to great effect. Just lofts it over the infield. No one in front. Shouts of catch just over the fielder that goes for 4. Joshua Chippendale getting so lucky. So lucky. Definitely not where you wanted to play that. Top edge, goes for a 4, gets off the mark. Oh. The 2 men here for the Qalandars, Zia and Mohammad Ilyas, doing a wonderful job so far. Bit of lateral movement on offer. Extra bounce being utilized as well. Again, that extra bit of pace. Again, a misfield by the keeper. Excuse me. And more runs being added. Freebies. You don't want to see that as a bowler. You do such a good job of applying pressure and then your own teammates let you down. But so much pace. Joshua Chippendale taken by surprise here. Troubling signs for Breybourne Cricket Club. If these two don't click, they don't have much hope for the rest of the game here tonight, unfortunately. They do have some impressive talent deeper in the batting order as well, but if these two don't click, especially after Jay Desai went for a duck, then they're a whole lot of trouble. Surprised by that extra bit of bounce and pace. Srijay expecting a lot fuller delivery on that occasion, but messed up quite a bit. And you can see he doesn't look comfortable out there in the middle, taking a hit on the body as well. That doesn't help his cause. Again, very troubling signs when some of your best players seem to be out there with their shoulders down. All hope has not been lost just yet. You saw him hit that massive 6 straight down the ground against one of their best bowlers. If this man on your screen on strike manages to stick around just long enough, Breybourne Cricket Club might be able to leave tonight with another win. Oh, exactly on cue. 1 bounce, 4. He makes power play batting look so effortless. I've run out of fingers counting how many times I've seen him play that exact same shot in the power play. Scoops it away. Wow. Just shy of the ropes for a 6. Ended up being a 1 bounce 4 instead. 6 more inches and that would have been 2 more runs added to the board, but that'll do wonders for Srijay right now. Quick fielding adjustment being made for the left-handed batsman. Square leg move to backward deep square leg in a very sneaky fashion, might I add. Maybe catch the batsman off guard. Said he plays that one straight. Good end of the over. 23 for 1 after 3.
एक सीधी सादी राह है, घर सीखने की चाह है। तू दौड़ दौड़ भाग ले, ये बाट बाट जाप ले। हर पहाड़ को तू ढेर कर, विलंब कर न देर कर। मजाल कर, बवाल कर, हर जवाब तू सवाल कर। वो ठोकरें जो खाई है, वो राह बन के आई है। तेरी जीत की दहाड़ तेरी हार ने लगाई है।
Mohammad Ilyas coming back in for his second over of the night. He turned back so quick just to see what the umpire was going to decide on that occasion. Not being given a wide. He was scared. Turned around so quick. This time managing to stay just inside the line, and Joshua needs to really find the middle of the bat quick. 5 deliveries in. He did get that 4. That was a stroke of luck. Thick outside edge. Oh, again getting beat by that pace and outswing. Just beating the outside edge there. We haven't seen a single delivery come off the middle of the bat just yet for Joshua. Very, very troubling signs for Breybourne. He is one of their best batsmen. Highly skilled, able to manage the situation so well, read the game so well. Finally makes good contact with the bat. Cheers, subtle cheers from his dugout. They know how important that one was. And Srijay, on the other hand, he hasn't looked too comfortable here tonight either, but he's done a great job so far for relieving some of the pressure off the shoulders of Joshua while he takes a bit of time here and a couple of deliveries to find his rhythm. Srijay doing the bulk of the scoring here tonight. Some very good looking shots to relieve the pressure. And he'll have to continue doing that here with 141 runs now needed and 99 deliveries. And again, that same shot that we keep talking about, this time played a lot straighter for 4. That's his bread and butter shot right there. I'm surprised Elias balled in that area. And Srijay was just waiting for one of those. Bang. He makes power play batting just look so effortless. Using those fielding restrictions to great effect. You don't have to put a lot of muscle behind it whatsoever. All you really have to do is time it well enough to clear the infield and in the gap. That's all you have to do in the power play overs, and he does that so well. Massive, massive, massive. We're going to run out of words to describe these sixes if he keeps scoring at this pace. We're talking about how Srijay was struggling early on this innings. Not anymore. Not when you hit one of the best ballers the opposition has to offer for shots like that. Wow. Wow. Middle of the bat. So casual. Clears the ropes. With a bit of distance as well. Timing it so well. Using that pace. It's going to give him so much confidence here. We were talking about how Srijay has consistently been the X-factor player here, delivering in big moments under the bright lights, both with the bat and the ball. 23 of 10 right now. And he's done just that. And if you're just tuning in, I urge you to go back to the start of the innings. He didn't look in good form then, but boy, as he flipped the script. Oh, try to go for another big shot, this time behind the wickets. Little bit of extra bounce from Elias, read the batsman well. Keeps it out of the arc. 34 for 1 after 4.
छक्का मेरे बॉल पे छक्का कब मारा?
स्पेशल इफेक्ट्स कर दूं आयरन.
मजा आएगा जब सब खेलेंगे. Dream 11.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव.
Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
Impact player being brought in. Osama Gujjar. Edge right away. That's going to race away for a 4. Quick outfield tonight. A lot of pace behind that delivery as well. Pierce through the gap. That's the second time Joshua has gotten lucky in that same region with an edge. Wow. Couple of boundaries, both of them in that fashion. And Breybourne biting their nails right now in the dugout, hoping he clicks. And I wonder why we've seen Joshua feel a bit uncomfortable here tonight. Again, he is an exceptionally skilled athlete, both in the field and with the bat. Impressive knocks throughout the season, carrying the team on his shoulders on some occasions, but just has not looked in good rhythm. But we said the same thing about Srijay as well, and then he got in form, good form, real quick. Struggles continue, but at least he's off strike now. And combination play when it comes to batting is so important, because you're going to have situations like this when a batsman struggles on one end. So you need at least one of your guys to take on the big responsibility of keeping the scoreboard ticking, of putting the pressure back on the bowling unit while your counterpart finds his rhythm. Srijay using all of his experience to play that role here tonight. He knows how crucial of a role Joshua can play. So giving the youngster some time to settle in here tonight while he tries to go for the big ones. Swing away again from the left-handed batsman at the very last moment. Bit of seam movement on offer as well. He thought that was a wide, not given by the umpire. A quick change in body language from Srijay. He's looking a lot more confident. That could spell a lot of trouble for the men in green Qalandars tonight. This one definitely a wide. That was a very interesting move by Osama. He came charging in to bluff Srijay. Charging in to make it seem like he was going to ball one of the quickest deliveries of the night. But then slowed it down instead. Ooh. A bit quicker than the previous one, better line as well, a bit more bounce, keeping it out of the hitting arc. And a new ball bounces a lot for power play bowlers. Being used to great effect here tonight. How many times have we seen swings and misses from the batsmen out there in the middle? But just manages to stay out of the hitting arc. It's a good, smart boy so far. Another wide, another slower delivery being attempted, charging in to his bowling action. Seven balls left with the power play restrictions. Last one of this over for the left-handed batsman. I see a long off fielder quite wide. And I see a man at deep mid-wicket as well, guarding the ropes. So those are two men allowed outside the circle, guarding the ropes. So given that, I can see why Osama is bowling those wider deliveries, but if Srijay just manages to open the face of his bat at the very last moment and play that over point, those are easy runs there, given the field set. He's trying to get the Osama the line and length he's been bowling here tonight with those outswinging deliveries for the left-handed batsman. He's trying to tempt Srijay to take the aerial route, maybe clip the toe end of his bat and go straight along off, who's positioned quite wide. But all being said, a very tidy over, given that it's a power play. 9 runs off it. but still managing to control the situation. 43 for 1 after 5.
मैच शुरू हो गया आ गया जोमैटो
Zomato.
क्रिस डू नॉट स्टार्ट दिस विद मी भाई तू ही बता दे क्या है
सर अभी जोमेटो का नहीं, इंडिया का टाइम है।
क्या बात है सर मैच हो तो जोमैटो
Last over of the power play, folks, and another new bowler being brought in. Fourth one of the night, Najam Iqbal. Impressive job with the bat. Now an opportunity to deliver with the ball as well. 361 matches in his T20 career, picking 366 wickets. Decent average, decent strike rate as a bowler as well. Can he deliver? Right away, using that extra bounce, catching Srijay off guard, and this is a very good move. We've seen Srijay play some massive hits, massive shots against spin bowlers, but at the same time, I have also seen him struggle when bowlers utilize that extra bit of bounce. And that's exactly what Najam has been trying to do in his 2 deliveries so far. Looks like someone's been studying game film. Homework pays off. This time chipped over the infield again. Power play restrictions being used to great effect and races along the ground for 4. Quick outfield here tonight. And batsmen are having the field day right now. Again, such a good power play batsman. Watching the ball at the very last moment, just chips it over the infield. An opportunity to run away, not with just the game changer of the night award, but also the man of the match award, along with a couple more if he continues at this pace. Srijay 28 of 17. This time in the arc, but the fielder coming underneath it. Taken. Slow delivery. Tempting Srijay to play the big shot. Fielder positioned so well. And he has to depart. Waited for that shot, his bread and butter shot against spinners, but unfortunately, Najam doing an impressive job of slowing it down just at the right moment. Enticing, attacking bowling here. Brave decision making from the Qalandars unit, and it pays off. Massive blow being dealt here. But at least they've utilized the power play overs to great effect. They're getting close to 50 now before we wrap up 6. And Chaitanya Bishnoi, the MLC player that Breybourne recruited, couldn't pick up that wicket, conceded 28 runs, 2 drop catches in his over. Now an opportunity to make an impact with the bat, coming in at number 4. We probably won't see him bat so high in international cricket or in Major League Cricket either, but an opportunity to make an impact here tonight. Early on this game, 2 balls left in the power play against another fellow spinner. Dug that one out. 2 point. This time just stops there in the outfield. They want to come back for 3. Slow decision making. They only get 2. And Chaitanya with an option to go big with this delivery. 1 more left in the power play. Plays it a bit too conservatively that time. Almost lost his wicket with that outside edge. It's 49 for 2 after 6.
आमिर सर, एक 150 में भी तो खेलो।
150?
That's fast.
अरे 150 के लिए तो मैडी काफी है, मैडी।
सर, आपको बोला है खेलने के लिए।
अरे एड्स में तुम लोग भी तो डुप्लीकेट यूज करते हो। हाइट, बॉडी, अकल, शक्ल छोड़ के सब कुछ सेम तो है। मुझसे ज्यादा डुप्लीकेट तो ये है। मजा आएगा जब सब खेलेंगे। ड्रीम 11।
Quick look at the match summary here tonight. 31, Najam Iqbal, the highest scorer. Doing such an impressive job with the ball as well. Took out Srijay Sunil. Was about to outscore him here tonight. Just 3 runs short of Najam. Falling for his deceptively slow bowling there in the end. Power play restrictions have been lifted, so change in mentality from the 2 batsmen for sure. 5 men now allowed, guarding the ropes for the right-handed batsman in Joshua Chippendale. I see a deep backward square leg, deep mid-wicket. Long on is quite wide. Long off positioned as well. And a deep extra cover. Want to come back for 2. Joshua sent packing back just on time. Could have been a fumble. Sam managed to get back just in time, avoiding a costly run out. Chaitanya, first time he's going to be playing against pace here tonight. Osama Gujjar, we saw him swing the ball quite a lot, vary his pace quite a lot in his first over. Now for the left-handed batsman, a deep square leg. Deep mid-wicket, but he's quite a bit away from the ropes. Ooh. Interesting shot being utilized there by Chaitanya, considering that there's a deep point right there. Would have chipped that one straight in the hands of that fielder if he made contact. See a wide long off for him as well. Wide long on as well. Osama doing a great job here with the ball. And with the kind of field set right now, he's going to have to make a conscious effort to not ball a fuller delivery onto the stumps. Because if he does do that, either one of these guys can play that straight down the ground. Again, long off and long on, both for the righty and the left-handed batsman are quite wide. Opening up that part of the field straight down. And again, very interesting decision-making here from Chaitanya, considering that man is being so patiently at deep point. He's taking his chances, trying to play it a bit more fine, I guess, but that's a risky move right now. Open field on the offside. He could go for many different kinds of shots right now. Why is that the one he's trying to stick with? Maybe that's why. Because this one goes running by that third man region for 4. Dug that one out. Using the pace of the bowler. Ooh, very good looking shot there. Quite intentional, might I add. Those couple shots that he missed earlier on didn't look like they were gonna go in that direction, but this time played it so late. 54 for 2 after 7.
मुझे दो दफा एक दफा तो मैंने बॉल ही नहीं की उसने एलबीडब्ल्यू दे अल्लाह की वो दो हो गए उसके बाद ये इनक्रेडिबल से हम लोग खेले कहा वगैरह के साथ जीत मैंने मारी स्वीप स्वीप से लग के मेरे यहाँ लगा
Jam being brought in for the second one. Dangerous run. Sloppy fielding. That should have been a wicket. Not aggressive enough in the field. Extra bit of bounce once again. Joshua still looking quite uncomfortable. That's been the story of the night here. So uncharacteristic of him. Again, an exceptional talent here for Breybourne, but just hasn't been able to find his footing tonight. Managing to hang on though. Lot of turn with that delivery, lot of bounce as well. Managed to get a quick single this time. And that left-handed, right-handed combination, always keeping the fielding unit on their toes, always keeping them on the move. That does add to fatigue, both mental fatigue and physical fatigue. Especially if you have to keep doing that each and every delivery. Switching the field, moving around. Oh, that could have been a catch. Why did he not go for that? So much airtime behind it. That was his wicket. It was right there. Why didn't he try to make an attempt for it? Oh, what a big blow that could have been. Spinner against spinner right now. Who's going to prevail? In the air. Drops. Just out of the reach of those two men chasing after it. Two more runs added to the tally. 106 now needed in 73. And the way these two are looking out there, starting to look a bit difficult right now for Breybourne to pull this off. They're not playing bad per se, but they just haven't looked too comfortable out there. 60 for 2 after 8.
He took it out just a little fast. Reinsert it and wait till it beeps. Oh, that one was a little slow.
You said wait for the beep.
There are two beeps. There's a beep, and then you're gonna wait for a beep. It's a little. You hear the difference?
No.
Try putting it in flat, like you're landing a plane. I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1. Take it out. And 3,
Okay,
2.
I got it.
Good ball here by Osama. Kick things off in his third over. For the left-handed batsman, deep square leg, deep mid-wicket. Plays it in the air, in the gap this time. Might want to come back for 2. Cautiously turned away. Good call there by Joshua. Now back on strike. Again, Joshua really needs to click here tonight for Breybourne. He's the guy that can take them across the finish line single-handedly if he has to do it. He needs a little bit more wind in his sails here tonight. Good Yorker. Dug that one out for a single. A lot of fans in the background chilling with that Tesla door wide open. Brown people love their Teslas. You see a lot of them, especially in the Chicagoland area. Odds are if you see a Tesla on the street, it's a brown person behind the steering wheel. Seen quite of Cybertrucks recently as well. No Desis behind that, unfortunately. What an amazing shot for 6. Wow. 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 This is a great looking shot. Expecting that ball on the stumps. Played that so well. How many times has he practiced that shot? Wow. And Chaitanya showing why he's a professional caliber athlete right now in this sport. Brave batting here given the circumstances, relying on his skill set. 97 now needed in 68. Still a mountain to climb here right now. At least they haven't lost too many wickets. Slower delivery, loud appeal, not given. That was a wishful appeal. That's the job of the bowler at the end of the day. Last ball left in this over. .30 runs separating the target and the balls left to score them in. We'll need a bunch more of those big sixes to bridge that gap, relieve some pressure. Again, they haven't lost too many wickets, but these two have to put a bigger dent on the scoreboard right now. Juicy full toss. They'll just get a single, but at least it finds the middle of the bat for Chaitanya. Good morale boost. 69 for 2 after 9.
Life is only sending storms your way. It is important then to take a moment and look for a light. Vedic science of astrology and numerology can bring back the sunny days in your life and ensure peace, happiness, and prosperity throughout your lifetime.
500,000 satisfied clients in North America. For a happier tomorrow, call Prem Jyotish today. 718-899-616.
Najam back for his third over of the night. Impressive spell with the bat, now with the ball as well. Very, very crucial wicket being picked up early on. Now an opportunity to grab another one. Another left-handed batsman starting to look quite dangerous in Chaitanya this time. And Joshua still hanging on there. Rotating strike, 15 of 16 in the air. That should be taken. No, just fall short of the fielders. The comeback for 2 actually. Again, sloppy fielding. And the teammates agree. Urging for a sense of urgency here from the fielding unit out in the deep. They need to do better right now. They need to constantly apply pressure, and that's not going to cut it for the left-handed batsman. Again, a very wide long on. Long off is a bit more straighter though. Deep extra cover being utilized as well. Extra bit of bounce, and Najam has done wonders utilizing that ball bounce. Quite a bit of turn on certain occasions as well. Chaitanya trying to counter that with a sweep. Fielder plays quite tactically for that kind of shot. They'll get a single though. Quick running between the wickets, and that's been a hallmark of Breybourne. Many games I've gone to witness from behind the mic here in the production booth. They run really well between the wickets. Obviously, they have their off nights and blunders, miscommunications, and we've seen some big wickets lost and some games lost by Breybourne as well due to those mistakes. But for the most part, they've been a net positive between the stumps. They've run so well. And Joshua's struggles continue. And speaking of struggles, the fielding unit just so sloppy. I hate using that word, but been so sloppy here tonight. That could have been another run-out opportunity. Gotta constantly apply pressure, and that's what the ballers have been doing to great effect, but the fielders have just not been contributing well enough. Another outside edge. Past the fielder once again. At least this time they don't go back to the second. Loud no from the striker's end. Chaitanya was already halfway down the pitch. It's 76 for 2 at the halfway mark.
Number 1.
ਤੇ ਭਾਜੀ ਲੈਗ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ
ਉਹੀ ਨੰਬਰ 1
ਤੇ ਸ਼ੀਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ
ਉਹ ਭਾਈ ਹਰ ਫੀਲਡ ਚ ਨੰਬਰ 1 Spotify playlist पंजाबी 101
डाउनलोड नाउ।
सचिव जी, राजनीति में टिकना है तो स्पीड और पकड़ दोनों जरूरी है। लिख के ले लीजिए।
हाँ जी जी।
रोड पे भी स्पीड और पकड़ दोनों जरूरी है।
पक्का लिख लीजिए आप।
See it. It helps.
सचिव
The airfielder coming underneath it. Comfy catch, and Chaitanya departs. Oh my goodness, another dangerous left-handed batsman departs for Breybourne. What is going on? Nadeem, first ball. Gets rid of the set batsman. Oh my goodness. Wow. What a turn of events here. What a quick turn of events here. And Chaitanya looks distraught. He can't believe what just happened. First ball, try to go for that 6. Just didn't time it well enough. Didn't go. The bat didn't follow through either. Relying on his timing. Didn't time it well enough. It was straight in the hands of the fielder. Plenty of airtime on it. Fielder judged it quite well. Another massive blow here as the required run rate starts to creep up once again. Bit of a delay in game here because that very gorgeous looking Range Rover has its lights pointed right in the batsman's eyes. Gonna have to move that a bit. Good balling change here for the Qalandars. Nadeem delivering off the very first delivery. 89 now needed in 58. Starting to look real tough here. Shubham Ranjane. Impressive spell with the ball. Now an opportunity to deliver at number 5. That's a wide. Quite a blunder too. That's going to race away to the ropes. No, just shy of the ropes. Probably like a couple inches at most. Wow. Could have been 5 runs there. Come back for 2 though. I think it hit just the right part of the pitch to beat all of the fielders. Talk about luck there for the new batsman being welcomed to the crease with that one. Good looking shot on the offside. Just be a single though. And Joshua, he's at 16 of 17. And when I say that he's been struggling tonight, it's not that he's played bad. It's not that he's played poorly. He's actually done a decent job of managing to stick around close to a run of ball. It's just that he's struggled relative to what we've seen him do all season long. Again, highly uncharacteristic, but the good sign, good news here for Breybourne is that he's still out there in the middle. They need him there. Oh, that could have been a catch. A lack of effort. The rest of the fielders on the ground know that as well. What a big blow that could have been. A lack of effort there from the short third fielder. Oh, that could have been a... Ooh, no, that was a bit tough. That was tough. I take that back. Just shy of the fielder for 4. And Joshua, how many times have we seen him get lucky? He's scored 3 4s this game here tonight. And all 3 of those have been in that same part of the field from the same end as well. From that same exact end he's on right now. 3 boundaries that he scored. All of them top edges, just shy of the fielders. This time, finally playing it a lot straighter for 4. He's found his flow now. First boundary that he's actually intentionally scored, and we love to see that from a man who possesses so much talent here, lighting up MPL Season 2. Again, not necessarily from the middle of the bat this time, but placed in the gap with perfection. And that, we're talking about him needing some wind in his sails, a little bit of pep in his step. That'll do the job. All he has to do now is stick around. Oh, that's an edge. That's an edge. And he goes right when we say he was doing a good job. What is going on? His night of struggles finally ends. Finally, a edge manages to find the fielder's hands. The keeper's glove this time. Nadeem with an impressive job. 2 massive wickets. 2 set batsmen sent packing back. 24 of 20. And an all-out collapse here damn near for Breybourne Cricket Club. Sending Calvin Savage in at number 6. An exceptional hitter off the ball. Boy, have we seen him clear the ropes with ease in MPL Season 2. Some massive 6s. And I have to say, as someone who was fielding on the ground while Calvin Savage was on strike, it's quite demoralizing to see one of your teammates get pummeled for a massive 6 by Calvin. Because when he does hit it, make sure he sends it out of the park. Shubham Ranjane. A lot of runs under his belt. Calvin Savage, 583 runs of 31 matches in his T20 career. This profile, I don't think this includes his international career, his franchise league career with MLC either. Anas Mahmood, decent job with the bat, an opportunity to make a big impact with the ball as well. 12 wickets in his 20 games. And 2 very new batsmen out in the middle. Shubham just facing 2 deliveries. Calvin none. Ideal position for the Qalandars to take charge here now. 88 for 4 in 11. Run rate at 8. Required is at 8.5. 77 now needed in 9 overs. Taken. Oh my God. Another one goes down. Such an impressive catch. We were talking about sloppy fielding, a lack of effort in the field by the men in green. But talk about redemption. Wow. Wow. Oh, it's a good catch. A very crucial one. Shubham Ranjane, good impact with the ball, not so much with the bat, unfortunately. Has to depart for just 1 run scored of 3 deliveries. .88 for 5 now. And now we have 2 batsmen out in the middle, and neither of them have played a single delivery. Wow. Talk about an ideal situation. Right before that delivery, we talked about how this is the moment where the Qalandars can really take charge of the situation. And just like Nadeem, Anas takes a wicket off the first ball as well. 2 consecutive overs when we've seen that. New ball is coming in. First ball, important wickets. Mohit Patel, not the best of nights with the ball for the youngster. Now an opportunity to hopefully take his team across the finish line here. Again, Calvin Savage has the skill set to be able to deliver. Can Mohit stick around and keep the scoreboard ticking? Bothered by that extra bit of bounce, hitting his thigh pads. It's going to be a leg bye. And Calvin Savage finally on strike now. This is the guy, folks. This is the guy. If he goes down, we might as well call it a night. If he doesn't click, it's all over for Breybourne Cricket Club, and Qalandars clinch that number 2 position on the points table. Good delivery to start things off. Calvin wants to come back for 2. So again, a misfield. Grabbing a bit of grass on that occasion while trying to pick that ball up. What a wonderful job Anas has done so far. 2 runs, 1 wicket. Balling against a very dangerous batsman. Quick single again. Oh, this time with a good throw, just shy of the stumps. That's exactly what you want to see from the fielding unit. This is the moment where you have to be hyper aggressive in the field. It looks like the Qalandars finally have gotten that message. 73 now needed in 70 deliveries. It's not impossible, but with the number of wickets they've lost and the batting depth that they have left, it's starting to get a lot more difficult now. Couldn't sneak a single on that occasion. Wonderful over by Anas. Just 3 runs conceded, 1 massive wicket. Flighted up. Oh, that's out. That's out. More that's to depart for a duck. Oh no, everything going wrong here for Breybourne. Looped up, playing a little too conservatively. And unfortunately, the youngsters' woes continue with the bat as well. Sad to see that. But I'm sure he'll have an opportunity to make amends in the playoffs. But tonight is a different story. And the Qalandars have done an impressive job here of taking control of the situation late in the game as well. 92 for 6. Edward, the new batsman, out now. Number 8, Calvin Savage on strike. However, yet to see a big hit out of him. But if there's anyone who's keeping the hopes alive here for Breybourne, it's this guy. Good delivery there by Nadeem. 2 wickets in that first over of his. Went for a few runs though, but 2 wickets in that first over. 2 very crucial wickets, sending 2 set batsmen, established batsmen back in Chaitanya and Joshua. Both at about 20 runs. Game changer of the night. Award contender for sure. Nadeem doing another. Nadeem doing a good job once again of putting the pressure on Calvin this time. Can he manage to take that 3rd wicket as well and flip the game entirely in favor of the men in green? 1 more wicket here is what they need. Again, that extra bit of bounce bothering the batsman on that same end again. Calvin looking a bit out of sorts himself right now. Won't be too long till we either see him dismissed or one connecting the middle of the bat and flying out the park. There's no in between. Gets a 4 on cue. Straight down the ground. Off the middle of the bat. Full toss there for easy pickings. Bang. Again, long off and long on a position quite wide, so if you ball anything full or a full toss on that occasion onto the stumps, that's going for a boundary. And tonight the outfield has been relatively quick as well. Got quite thin, got quite short, might I say. See a deep 3rd man being utilized against Calvin as well. Part of the game plan here. Get that outside edge, forcing Calvin to play the big shot down the ground. And now Edward on strike, new batsman, and faced a single delivery. How will he be welcomed to the crease? Can welcoming that new batsman out to the middle with a good delivery makes a world of difference. Can Nadeem deliver here? Will he ball a wide? Good delivery, but placed just fine. Fine of the fielder for a single. Gets off the mark. Calvin back on strike. At 99 now. 66 now needed in 43. Hope is still alive here for the men in purple. Navy blue. Along the ground this time. They want to come back for 2. They don't come back for 2. Good call. No point taking those kind of risks as the 100 comes up. End of 13, it's 100 for 6.
Listen, you'll be here, okay, cool?
आज विराट सर के साथ प्रैक्टिस है तो छोटे तू बाउंड्री के बाहर
Come on, boys! चल
Make it on my own, yo, go. Ain't nobody can touch this, bro. You wanna know? Now you gotta watch me go. Make it on my own, yo, go. Ain't nobody can touch this, bro. You wanna know? Now you gotta watch me go.
ये कौन है? फील्ड के बाहर वाला फील्डर है।
ये बाउंड्री अंदर आ जा।
Flight it up, juicy full toss. Oh, lucky bounce. Goes for 4. Calvin Savage for managing to find his rhythm and a bit of luck as well. Oh, what are the odds? What are the odds? Just hitting the right part of the ground. 1 in a million odds for that kind of stuff happening. Maybe hit a loose rock there in the outfield. Ooh, an opportunity there to go big. But good turn there on offer by Anas. Second over of the night for him. 2 wickets taken, only 7 runs conceded. 4 of those coming in this over actually. Down the ground. Oh, that's big. Oh, holy smokes. Wow. How far did he send that one? The fielder is still running. He's at least 50 yards out right now off the boundary. Oh, damn, that was huge. Look at that. You don't even see it in the frame. Look, oh, my goodness, that's gone quite a distance. See, that's what I was talking about as a fielder, as a bowler. That's so demoralizing to see when Calvin Savage hits a 6 that big. I want to go see what kind of bat he's using. Is he using a beast cricket bat? I've heard those are quite powerful. Oh my goodness. Another one out of the park. 2 back-to-back massive hits. This is the over that could really flip the game. 49 now needed in 38. How did that happen? Wow. 16 runs coming off this over. Sailing over the production booth. The support crew having a tough time finding the ball right now. And the message from one of the fielders right now to the bowler is in Hindi to just bowl 2 deliveries and get it done with. Wow. 16 runs coming off of 4 deliveries. A lot to think about here for Anas. Can he pull something monumental off? Nope, another big one. Holy smokes. Every single time they fetch the ball, he sends it back out again. Might as well just keep it out there at this point. Another big shot, and Calvin really just picking his spot out right now. 43 and 37. He's flipped the script of this game with just 5 deliveries. Oh, wow. Wow. Yep, gonna have to go see what kind of bat he's using. Wow. Calls of catch. Shy of the fielder. That's gonna run away for 4. Nope. Stopping in the grass. Wow. Impressive over to say the least. 24 coming off of it. Now just 41 need in 36. That's how quickly the sport changes. Is so unpredictable. And again, folks, don't forget that prediction made at the end of the last innings. 15 runs coming off of Calvin Savage's over. That might be the difference. Speaking of difference, Calvin Savage, 33 of 13. He's going to run away with the Best Batsman of the Night award. That's all but guaranteed. That is pretty much guaranteed at this point. Highest score of the night. That's the only metric being considered. So he's already got 1 award under his belt. Might even run away with Game Changer if he manages to win this one for his team. Or will Zia ul Haq do some damage? 1 wicket, 14 runs given, 9 deliveries with Dot out of the 12 he bowled. Wow, so he conceded 14 runs and 3 deliveries. Huh. 41 now needed in 36. Required run rate now below the current run rate for the first time thanks to that previous over. 24 coming off of it. Wow. That over made all the difference in the world. They were at 100 before that over. Now 124. And Edward, new batsman out there, probably not as confident, just trying to force a single with that shot. Not trying to go big at all, just force that single, get Calvin as much strike as possible right now. That's the intent he's playing with. Yep, does just that. Played his role so well there with that single. Calvin Savage now with 4 deliveries this over to do some serious damage against a pace bowler. And Zia, he's been pretty impressive tonight. He's going to have to replicate that. Can he pull off an upset here with a big wicket? Edged. Oh, again, just shy of all the fielders. Lucky 4. Lucky top edge for 4. And Calvin Savage is really carrying this team on his shoulders right now. With a little bit of luck as well. He thought he was a goner. Nope. Fine enough for 4. He's going to breathe a sigh of relief here. 37 and 14, 3 sixes, 3 fours, strike rate of 265, unreal numbers. Smart cricket there, takes a single. And he might camp out there the next 2 deliveries as well. Keep strike the next over, let Edward do some damage in this one with 2 deliveries remaining. Really flipping the script in just a matter of 6 deliveries. An out of reach target now, just over a run a ball. 35 now needed in 32. Oh, it's gonna be a wide. Woo! And the umpire doing such a good job of adding a bit of extra suspense here to this game with that late call. Keeping everyone on their toes till the very last moment. Entertainment abound in MPL Season 2, folks. Surprised they took that single. Calvin Savage, he's going to force a single on this ball. So really curious to see what kind of delivery Zia balls right now. Odds are that Calvin will force a single instead of a big one. So what kind of ball can he ball to trap Calvin with that in the back of his mind? No, he just tried to go for the big one. Interesting decision making there. 33 in 30 now needed. Edward on strike now, 3 of 4. Calvin 38 of 16. Mohammad Ilyas coming back in for his 3rd over of the night. Wicketless so far. 19 runs conceded in his 2 overs. Highly uncharacteristic, one of the more dangerous bowlers. An opportunity to take a quick wicket here. Can they get Edward dismissed before Calvin Savage 3 strike? That goes for a 4. What are the odds? What are the odds? gods. And Breybourne, with a little bit of luck favoring them, pulling this game out of the trenches. Good effort in the deep by the third man fielder, just not good enough. Some aerial shots of Hanover Park being presented by our sponsor DJI. Impressive drones. Impressive visuals here. Live footage from above our playing field here. What a wonderful place to play cricket in. Just a beautiful, beautiful city in the backdrop. Great field as well. But it's the players that have really been making this tournament such a success and so entertaining. Games like this. Wide being signaled here. 28 now needed in 28. And for the first time ever tonight, required run rate and run a ball. Yep, that was way over the head. I don't know why Mohammad Ilyas was looking at the umpire like that. In protest, silent protest. That was a wide, clear wide. And no need to rush anything at this point. They can take a few deliveries. All Edward needs to do now is not lose his wicket, and Calvin can take them home. Edward might be able to do it too. He just can't lose a wicket right now. Play smart. And that's what he's been doing. Finally, Calvin takes strike now. Against Mohammad Ilyas. And I feel like this could be a great matchup for several reasons. One of the most exciting ones is look at the partnership. 43 runs in 22 deliveries. 35 of those contributed by Calvin, of course. Edward doing a great job of hanging in there. But a lot of pace on offer here from Mohammad Ilyas. He's a Pakistan Super League player. Played a lot of international cricket. Now an opportunity to ball against a very, very dangerous batsman who's also quite tall, so plenty of reach. He can punish the wrong delivery quite effectively, use that extra bit of pace to clear the ropes as well. But Ilyas, an experienced bowler, he's bowled many skilled batsmen in his time. Some power hitters back in Pakistan as well, so a very interesting matchup. He still has one more over left. No doubt that he'll be brought back in. I hope he gets the ball. 6 straight deliveries to Calvin. Really want to see that matchup here tonight. Who will prevail? Tidy end to the over. 139 for 6 after 16. And now 26 needed in 24, folks. Quick chat between the two men. What's the message here? What's the intent? Do you try to get this done sooner rather than later? Do you take it all the way deep? 6 wickets down, 4 overs left, 26 now needed. What's gonna happen now? Still anyone's game. What a heartbreaking situation it would be if Breybourne lose from this point on. If Calvin Savage gets out, that's the end of their night. Managing to hang on right now, keep their hopes alive. Highest scorer for them, 38 of just 17 deliveries. Monumental impact from the tall man on strike right now. Zia-ul Haq back in for his last over of the night. Can he deliver? In the air, fielder coming underneath it. Oh, that should have been taken. That should have been taken. That would have been the end of the game tonight. Instead, that's another boundary. Umpire waiting for the fielder's call there. Trusting that good faith judgment. Oh, that should have been a catch. Oh, that should have been a catch. That could have made the difference there. Could have been another game changer of the night contender right there. Instead, 22 now needed in 22 deliveries. And MPL Season 2, even in the waning moments of the regular season, delivering such excitement. Wow. What a game this has been here, folks. Calvin Savage single-handedly trying to claw it out of the trenches here for Breybourne against the Qalandars. Sloppy keeping there once again. Extra run added. 21 now needed in 21. The ballers do such a good job of applying pressure, but let down so frequently in the field, the men in green. So they never are able to sustain that pressure. 21 now needed in 21. If it wasn't for that last over, the 20th over, where Calvin conceded 15, the equation would have been quite different, actually. A good-looking shot for 4. Edward contributing in good fashion as well. Out the middle of the bat. Good-looking shot on the offside. Bang, right out the middle of the bat. Timed to perfection. Zia-ul Haq getting battered here tonight. Current run rate 8.88. 17 now needed in 20. No surprise that Ilyas will be brought in for his last over in the next one. No point saving him, given the stage in the game. Digs that Yorker out for a single. Lost ball here tonight for Zia. It's been a bit expensive. Can he deliver now? This final delivery. At least he gets another dot delivery. It's 149 for 6 after 17, and 16 now needed in just 3 overs.
सेटअप करते बाकी
Edward back on strike now. 16 needed in 18 against Mohammad Ilyas. And as much as I'd like to see that matchup between Calvin and Mohammad Ilyas, Edward has shown that he has the ability to take them home as well. Good looking shot in that previous over. Still do want to see this matchup here. Just 5 deliveries left for Ilyas tonight. I really want to see that matchup between Calvin and him. We haven't seen much of that so far. Just a couple deliveries, and Calvin wasn't able to go score those big ones off of him. I'm sure Ilyas just wants to keep Edward on strike for as long as possible. He's not that excited about that matchup against number 31. In the air, that could be taken. It is. Another wicket falls here, number 7. More importantly, it's a dot delivery. 16 now needed in 17. Qalandars trying to claw their way back now. Edward Lawrence has to depart. Decent knock from him. Good contribution in the end. 12 runs of 13. Much needed runs, keeping their hopes alive. Oh, Humayun calling for that right away. Takes it. Good fielder. Added some quick runs as well. Srija got him out in the first innings. Stopped him from adding another 30 runs or so in just a couple deliveries on the board. What a difference that's going to make here. 16 and 16. Again, folks, want to call out that prediction from the end of the first innings. 15 runs conceded in that 20th over. Mohammad Ilyas was the man who hit those big shots, scoring those 15 runs against Calvin Savage, and that's why they're still in the game right now. Otherwise, the scores would have been tied. 16 now needed in 16. Ilyas now playing with his own money. Sai Charit. Good job with the ball tonight. Hasn't got an opportunity to bat because Breybourne has done such a good job all season long of not having their tail-enders have to come in and contribute, but moments like this, that's when you get tested. It's good that they're getting tested before the playoffs. Ooh, good delivery, good pace on delivery onto the stumps. Not much Sai could do. And the hopes of seeing that battle of these two giants, Ilyas and Calvin, fading away now. Just 3 deliveries left in this over. Still rooting for it though. Even 2 deliveries will do the trick. Can Sai take a single and put Calvin on strike? Great over so far by Ilyas. 1 wicket, no runs conceded, 3 balls in. Make that 4. Oh, this is a great over by Ilyas. Very smart bowling. Not letting Calvin take strike whatsoever. He's doing his job to perfection right now. 6 ballers being utilized here tonight. Nadeem and Anas so successful, taking 2 wickets in their first overs. Finally Savage back on strike, but only for 1 delivery. That probably favors Qalandars more than Breybourne right now at this stage of the game. We were at 17 needed of 20 deliveries. Now we're at 15 of 30. This game is so unpredictable. Can Ilyas add another twist right now? Savage probably having a chat with Sai, telling him be ready for that quick single. I'm sure Ilyas got wind of that as 150 comes up for Breybourne. 15 and 13 now needed. Can Ilyas end Breybourne's hopes with this one final delivery of the night? Last ball. Oh, loud appeal. I think that was just too wishful more than anything. It's appealing for a run out, I think, because he didn't tap his bat in. Oh, didn't go for it at the end. And Ilyas is disappointed. He thought there was a bit of hope there in the end. Good over from him. Just 1 run conceded and 1 massive wicket. 15 now needed in 12. Nadeem. $15 and 11 now. Side Charit, a lot of pressure on his shoulders. A lot of pressure on Nadeem's shoulders as well. Picked up 2 crucial wickets. Now he has to replicate that effort in the death. And again, folks, a call back to the first innings. Ilyas hit Calvin for 15 runs in the last over, the 20th over of the first innings. And that's what's left to score now. With 2 overs left. Oh, another drop catch. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, that was a tough one. Credit to the fielder on that occasion. That was a tough one. But had that stuck. Oh, whole game has been a roller coaster here as Calvin takes stride again, and Nadeem is probably a lot more upset that Calvin is on strike rather than that catch being dropped. Because boy, can this man do some damage. Now playing with house money. 14 now needed in 10. Has to bridge the gap that he created in the 20th over. What a storyline this has been. Cross the stumps, big one. That's a 6. Forget about that one, fielder. That is a 6. That's gone. That's literally gone out the park, hasn't it? That's in someone's backyard. Wow. Wow. Crazy, crazy. Calvin Savage has been looking for that shot all night long. Finally connects one over the mid-wicket region for 6. We almost saw him get dismissed a couple of deliveries ago against Ilyas, trying to play the same one. And now 8 runs now needed in 9. Roller coaster of a night continues. Do we see another 6? Oh, just missing it. Inside edge. Good single. Good job by Sai. 3 wickets left in hand, 7 now needed, and 8 deliveries. Going down to the last over, most likely, folks. What's the message from Calvin going to be to Sai right now at this point in the game? Good shot for single. Oh, they come back for 2. Wow. Well placed in the gap for 2. 5 now needed in 7. And the Breybourne dugout on their feet right now. As you take a look at the points table, this is going to shift. Nope, actually it won't. Breybourne will clinch onto that number 2 spot. Unless the Qalandars can pull off 3 quick wickets here right now. It looks like they won't be able to. It's 4 now needed in 6. As we go into the last over, folks. And Calvin on 49 right now. 1 delivery away from his... One run away from his 50. Might just get 50 and 25. 200 strike rate. That's going to be quite impressive. Best Batsman Award. Game Changer of the Night Award. He's walking away with everything. Man of the match, best batsman, game changer. Probably won't be in contention for best bowler. But 3 out of 4 is good. Oh, another chance. Fielder wasn't tall enough for that one. They come back for 2. And Sai Charit meeting all the expectations, all the hopes. In the end, with the bat as well. Press a job with the ball. Now taking his team across the finish line. 2 needed in 5. Try to go for the big one. Just missing, just missing. 2 and 4 now needed. More likely than not, gonna be a Breybourne victory here tonight. Just want to see how they managed to cross the line. I feel like I should give Galvin the strike right now. He's at 49, deserves that 50 after what he's done tonight. Single-handedly bringing this much-needed win to Breybourne. Just take a single. Oh no, that's going to be a 4. And that's how the night ends. Breybourne pulls off a monumental win against the Qalandars when all hope looked lost. Galvin Savage and Saichar pull it out of the trenches in the end for a combined 60 runs. What a night it's been, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Moments like this is why MPL is the premier league in the Midwest area, bringing international talent and local superstars together for moments like this. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for yet another exciting fixture tomorrow night when the Deepak Dynamites take charge against the CCC Stars for the final game of the regular season here. Match number 25. See you then, folks. Good night.
We'll be right back.